I wanted you to react to what Ben said there because he says that it's really not possible for the foreseeable future for anyone to do outdoor events safely. What's your reaction to that?
Yeah, well, it sort of pains me to agree with him, not because I disagree with Ben on his ideology most of the time, but he's not wrong in the fact that an indoor venue is much safer. You can control it a lot easier with magnetometers and doors and windows and walls. The event that took place last week with Charlie was just a bad setup, and I'm not here to besmirch the security detail or the police, and we'll get into the weeds on that, I'm sure. But that venue was just sort of a really it was a lose-lose situation from the beginning based on line of sight, the 360 coverage problems, the lack of cover and concealment, and all these things. And I think unfortunately, I think he's right. We have to take security very seriously, and I don't think that these people didn't. But I think we're living in a new world, and it's just very unfortunate.
In a perfect world, if you were tasked with, putting together a security plan for an event like this, let's say it is a high profile conservative figure, they're speaking, let's say it's Ben Shapiro, and you were tasked with making sure this is an outdoor event, Ben Shapiro is going to be safe. How do you do it? How much money would that cost?
Charlie's detail, he had a detail, right? He has a security detail, and that's what you call the inner perimeter. Then you have a middle perimeter, and you need an outer perimeter. So you need three concentric layers, and it's 360. When I say 360, don't think in terms of a circle, think in terms of a sphere. You have to think above and below and around and all the things. So it starts inside and sort of works its way out. And I think he had a pretty good plan. They had a pretty good plan for up close, like maybe someone jumping the bike rack, trying to physically attack him, things like that. And they probably had some police scattered around in the middle perimeter, but I don't think they had anybody on the outer perimeter. And that's what we have to do. I don't think you need a body on every rooftop, but you definitely need to have somebody up there. Okay. It depends on your vantage point because line of sight is the biggest threat. We talked about this last week. Distance is a problem too. Distance can be your friend, but can also be it can be your foe as long as there's a direct line of sight. So all you have to do, I don't mean to sound contrite, but all you have to do is put a person up on the roof with a radio, and as long as that person can see 360 degrees, you're
Right.
good. What you also need to do is you need to commandeer prior to during your advance work, you need to say, okay, here's our EA plan, here's our comms plan. I need a police radio because it does me no good if a cop sees something on a post on a roof and he radios down to the sergeant, but I don't hear that.